Hey boys and girls, welcome to Storytime with Pastor Steve.
Today's story comes from my big book of Bible stories.
Well, hi boys and girls. Today's story is the story of the Pharisee and the tax collector, taken from Luke chapter 18, verses 9 through 14. Are you ready for our story? Two men went to church one day. They went to church so they could pray. Two men as different as can be, the tax man and the Pharisee. The Pharaoh who? The Pharisee. And who, pray tell, or what is he? Well, if you listen carefully, I'm sure that soon you'll start to see. The tax man wasn't one to pray. He never knew quite what to say. His tongue got tangled up in knots. It would not speak religious thoughts. But when a Pharisee would pray, he'd always pray the proper way. I thank you, God, as well I ought, he'd Pharisee, that I am not a lumpy, grumpy, slimy, sleazy, smelly, dirty, grimy, greasy, ooey gooey, icky pooey fellow through and through and through me. I fast 2 whole times per week. I'm helpful, friendly, kind, and meek. But wait, there's more. Oh yes, it's true. I'm modest, pure, and humble too. Remember, I tithe 10% of every cent I ever spent. Not 10.1 or 9.3, but 10% exactly. The Pharisees were quite content. Their righteousness was evident. But tax collectors, as you'll see, were nothing like the Pharisees. They taxed for this, they taxed for that. They taxed you when you tipped your hat. They taxed you when you blew your nose. They taxed that stuff between your toes. They said, that's just the way it goes. Then taxed your grandma's underclothes. Now, every tax collector knows he's hated everywhere he goes. The tax collector never pled. He never even raised his head. Oh God, have mercy, I have sinned. Yes, that was all the old man said. What kind of goofy prayer is that? The Pharisee guffawed and spat. Oh God, as you surely can see, this taxman here is not like me. Yes, I could set this fellow straight, but not right now, it's getting late. My Bible study starts at 8. So off they went along their way, and God forgave one man that day. One man went home as white as snow, but which one? Tell me, do you know? Now, I don't think that God's impressed by what we say or how we dress, or what we do or did or don't, or what we will or what we won't. That's outside stuff. It's all okay. It isn't wrong unless one day we find we're looking down our nose and snorting, I'm not one of those, for one of those needs one of you to share the things that God can do.
We'll see you next time. Bye. God bless you.